Mr. President, here is the history of the ATF. The agency's purpose is to collect alcohol and tobacco taxes. For example, go back to the Revenue Act of 1789. During the Civil War, the revenue realized from excess taxes imposed on alcoholic beverages was a significant source of income for the vast federal war effort. Jack Burrell, signing off once again.
A series of government tax collection agencies and efforts in the 18th and 19th centuries. In 1791, to offset debts from the American Revolution, Congress imposed a tax to distilled spirits. The tax was unpopular and led to an uprising in 1794 called the Whiskey Rebellion. The division was renamed the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms Division, ATFD, of the IRS in 1968 because its duties had become increasingly distinct from those of the IRS. In the 1990s, ATF was involved in 3 of the major law enforcement actions of the decade: the siege and raid of the Branch Davidian compound in Waco, Texas, investigation of the Oklahoma City bombing, and the capture of the Unabomber. In 2001, Congress passed the Homeland Security Act of 2002, the most far-reaching reorganization of U.S. defense and diplomatic resources since the National Security Act of 1947. As a result, in January 2003, the law enforcement powers of the ATF were transferred to the Department of Justice, whereas the Agency of Tax Regulation functions remain within the Treasury Department under the newly created Alcohol, Tobacco, Tax, and Trade Bureau.
The ATF, which added penalties for arson and other explosives violations, and the Church Arson Prevention Act of 1996, which bolstered laws regarding church burning and desecration. I don't know that word. In the 1990s, the ATF was involved in 3 of major law enforcement actions of the decade: the siege and raid of Branch Davidian compound in Waco, Texas, the investigation of the Oklahoma City bombing, and the capture of the Unabomber.
CJ.